So besides those great enhancements we saw with SolidWorks simulation, we have some new enhancements even in our CFD package called flow simulation. Now, previously we used to be able to do two-dimensional symmetry, quarter symmetry, and half symmetry. But now with 2018, you're actually able to do sector periodicity. What this means is that you're able to create axisymmetric models and just take slices of the pie in order to run the analysis. So you don't have to run an axisymmetric model in its entirety. All you need is a really small bit. Now, besides that, one of the biggest enhancements we have in 2018 is our ability to do free surface flow. So if you're actually trying to solve problems such as tank sloshing, and you'd like to actually look at how immiscible fluids behave, you're able to simulate that with the new feature in 18. Now, it doesn't end there. If you'd like to predict the acoustics or the acoustic performance of this tank sloshing scenario, we now have the fast Fourier transform algorithm that then lets you predict the noise generated from the water sloshing around a tank. Now, the next set of enhancements is in our plastics analysis tool. It is an injection molding validation tool that gives you the structural and aesthetic quality of your component as soon as it pops out of an injection molding press. Now, one of the first enhancements in this tool is a redesigned meshing UI. So typically, different components in the analysis, such as your runners and your gates, your mold, and even the cavity, have different mesh types. Right now, you can group these mesh types into subdomains, and you can assign specific mesh type to specific subdomains. That makes the entire process of meshing and remeshing very seamless. Besides that, we've made clamp force improvements in the sense you can actually specify the direction of ejection, so the clamp force is calculated only in that one direction. So typically, we used to calculate clamp force in 3 directions, but because of this improvement, our clamp forces are a lot more accurate. Next line of enhancements involve clipping plane improvements. Typically, you were restricted to only 3 default clipping planes, but now you can use reference geometry from SolidWorks in order to create different clipping planes that then allow you to look at results within your geometry without having to deal with the UI. Now, finally, and this is one of the best improvements we've had in the plastics analysis tool, is our ability to predict short shots that include temperature profiles. So up to 2017, short shots in the cavity were only predicted due to a lack of enough injection pressure. But right now, we can actually study the temperature profile of the component during the injection molding process and predict if that temperature profile would cause premature gate freeze or premature plastic freeze, that essentially lead to short shotting of the plastic inside the injection mold.